Hey everyone, it's the Duo crew and Steve Reacts team here, DCR. We're getting ready to watch Interstellar, a movie that came out in 2014 that I've never seen. And we have a bunch of people here that will join in and make comments throughout the movie, or definitely at the end, there will be a discussion as well. So we're going to dive into this. Hope you all enjoy the movie, and let's get it on like Donkey Kong, Duo Crew, and Steve.
I guess I can't describe it. It was just constant, just that steady blow of dirt. We wore those strips of sheet, but sometimes over our nose and mouth, so we wouldn't breathe so much of it.
Oh, we do that now. Damn, that's a lot of bucks.
Nothing special about which book. I've been working on it, like you said, to count the spaces, in case the ghost is trying to communicate.
In my day, we had real ball players. Who are these bums?
Well, in my day, people were too busy fighting over food to even play baseball. School says you're gonna follow my footsteps. I think that's great.
I like what you do. I like our fun.
I'll be great at it.
Oh no.
Let's get her.
Wow. Holy shit.
Gang, this mask up.
Huh.
Tom, Murph. Check.
Damn. Johnson and Johnson pledge. You're gonna need a lot of it. Holy shit. Oh wow.
Murph, Tom, you guys shut your windows?
Nope.
Murph.
Oh my god.
Ghost.
It's not a ghost. It's gravity. It's not Morse, Murph. It's binary. Thick is 1, thin is 0. Coordinates.
Maybe we should bring the bolt cutters.
That's my girl.
She's a smart little shit, isn't she?
Step away from the fence!
Don't you. Not on. The daughter's in the car.
Don't be afraid!
Dad just got zapped, I think.
You have the coordinates for this facility marked on your map. Where did you get those coordinates? Where's my daughter? Don't make me take you down again. Sit down.
Wait.
You still think you're a Marine, pal?
Tars, back down, please.
Yeah, you're taking a risk. He's an ex-military security.
Okay, Tars.
Who are you?
Okay, you got my interest now. What the shit?
Dad!
Hello, Cooper. Professor Brand. Explain to me how you found this facility. It's kind of hard to explain. We learned these coordinates from an anomaly. Don't you know who we are, Coop? No, Professor, I don't.
You know my father and Professor Brand. We're NASA.
NASA.
NASA. The same NASA you flew for.
Okay.
Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth. We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
How long will we be gone?
Hard to know. Years?
Out near Saturn, a disturbance of space-time.
Could have wormhole.
Appeared 48 years ago.
That wormhole lets us travel to other stars.
12 possible worlds, 12 Ranger launches, carrying the bravest humans ever to live.
Their mission was to assess their world, and if it showed potential, then they could send out a signal, bed down to the long nap, wait to be rescued.
And what if the world didn't show promise?
Hence the bravery. And one system shows promise.
And one, that's a bit of a long shot, isn't it?
One system with 3 potential worlds.
There's a plan A and a plan B. Plan A. The first gravitational Anomalies changed everything. Suddenly we knew that harnessing gravity was real. I started working on the theory, and we started building this station. But you haven't solved it yet.
Plan B, population bomb. Over 5,000 fertilized eggs. With equipment on board, we incubate the first 10. After that, with surrogacy, the growth becomes exponential.
Find us a new home. By the time you return, I will have solved the problem of gravity. I give you my word.
Go away.
All right.
Go. If you're leaving, just go.
Oh, man.
You have to talk to me, Murph. I can't be your ghost right now. They chose me.
That's exactly why you can't go. I figured out the message. It says, stay down.
For you, when I'm up there in hypersleep or traveling at the speed of light, time's gonna change for me. And it's gonna run more slowly. By the time I get back there, we might be the same age.
Wow.
You and me.
I'm not sure when you're coming back. Nor do you. Oh!
Don't make me leave like this. Come on, Murph. Don't make me leave like this, Murph.
Yeah, that's not good, man. Okay.
Taking control.
This is handover to you.
It looks good for your trajectory. We've calculated 2 years to Saturn.
There's a lot of drama in me.
Here are the pills.
Perfect planet. We are not gonna find another one like her.
No, it's not like looking for a new condo. If the infinity law catches its breath.
What the shit? Well, I don't like that. Is this where they go to sleep? Or something? Michael?
Steve, so did you hear how he was like Saturn's 2 years away?
Yeah.
So basically, they're going to sleep for the 2 years.
It's a cryo
But
sleep.
who's gonna drive
Yeah.
the
ship's on autopilot, basically. Tars.
Yeah, Tars, that robot.
He's the autopilot.
Oh,
So he's going to keep track of the ship while they're asleep, basically.
nothing could go wrong here. Well, I just find it really weird. They're in some fluid and looks like a coffin type thing. But okay, I'll go with it. So they're gonna sleep.
Well, I mean, they take a bunch of vitamins. Like you kind of see this, but like Brand is like handing out a bunch of stuff, so they have to take like a bunch of pills and stuff, and like a bunch of vitamins, and like it's like pretty much like cryo sleep. Like it's like their bodies put into kind of like it's not an unhealthy coma. It's pretty much like their bodies just chilled to the point where their body functions slow, so that they don't need to like eat or breathe.
So
or
they
like,
expend no energy and.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much.
I got you. Okay. There's no way I would do this. Nope.
Guys, looks like we'll be approaching the wormhole in about 3 hours.
Wow.
Any trick to this, Doyle? No one knows.
What?
We're here.
Well, you're there. You're somewhere.
Miller's side's kept pinging thumbs up, as has Dr. Mann's. Edmonds went down 3 years ago. He was sending the thumbs up right until it went dark.
But Miller still looks good, though, right? She's coming up fast.
Mm-hmm.
With one complication. The planet is much closer to Gargantua than we thought.
It's what we're calling them, the black hole. Miller's and Dr. Mann's planets both orbit it.
The gravity on that planet will slow our clock compared to Earth's drastically.
Well, every hour we spend on that planet will be 7 years back on Earth.
What?
That's relativity, folks.
Well, we can just drop down there.
Shit. What was this? Dog planet?
That can habitate.
Here's Gargantua. Here's Miller's planet.
Instead of taking the Endurance into orbit around Miller's planet, we take a wider orbit around Gargantua, parallel with Miller's planet outside of this time shift to here. We take the Ranger down, we get Miller, we get her samples, we come back, we analyze, we debrief, we're in, we're out, we lose a little fuel, but we save a whole lot of time.
That'll work.
Oh, man. What? Oh, shoot. Woodard. Until you see a big gargantuan whale.
Go, 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 go. 7 years per hour here. Make it count.
Wait. How is she?
This way.
It's all shallow.
What?
About 200 meters.
Repeat.
Wreckage. Where's the rest?
Where's the mountains?
Those aren't mountains. They're waves.
Give me waves.
Why
It's
do you-
shallow.
Exactly. Why do you think it's shallow?
You're not making it back, girl. You are fucked.
You know when tsunamis hit and it sucks all the water away from the...
Yeah.
That's what's happening. They just didn't realize.
Holy shit. Get up. Oh my god. He gone. Yeah, he's gone. He's done.
Why did you leave me? Back here. The difference is one of us was thinking about the mission,
You were
right?
thinking about getting home. I was trying to do the right thing.
You tell that to Doyle. What's this gonna cost us, Grant?
A lot. Decades.
Robin Miller.
Judging by the wreckage, she was broken up by a wave soon after impact.
So how's the wreckage stay together after all these years, huh?
Because of the time slippage. On this planet's time, she just landed hours ago. She
What?
probably just 9 minutes ago.
The data Doyle
Because
received
of the
was just
time
the initial
difference.
status, echoing endlessly.
She's been gone for decades, but for her it's only been a few hours. She just died a few minutes before they got there.
Steve, you want to pause? Craig has something to say.
Yeah.
I actually didn't realize I clicked my button. I was about to. I was going to explain that huge wave a little bit more. Because we experience that here on Earth, but on a very minor thing. That's a tidal wave. When the Earth spins where the sun's on this side of it, the water is all attracted that way, so tides get higher. But since they're around a black hole, that gravitational force is so much more extreme. So twice a day, that huge wave will come to that same spot. So yeah, that planet is very, very unlivable. And
Wow.
it is just so interesting seeing something we experience here, but turned up to an exponential degree shown of how it would be if you were around something like a black hole. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say right now. I didn't even realize I actually hit the button, so.
Bye. Oh, shit.
I've waited years.
What?
23 years, 4 months, 8 days.
Oh, wow, dude. Can you imagine?
I learned what I could from the black hole, but I couldn't send anything yet for them. We've been receiving, but nothing gets out. We've got years of messages stored.
Hey, Dad. Checking in. Say hi. That another girl, Dad. Her right there. She's okay now.
What?
Her grandpa died last week. We buried him out in the back 40 next to Mom and Jesse.
Wow.
Bye.
What?
Hey, Dad. You son of a bitch.
Never made one of these, and you were still responding because I was so mad at you for leaving. Today's my birthday. And it's a special one because you once told me that when you came back, we might be the same age. And today I'm the age you were when you left. So it would be a real good time for you to come back.
I didn't mean to intrude. I'm not sure what I'm more afraid of. Them never coming back or coming back to find we've failed.
Then let's succeed. For years we've been trying to solve the equation without changing the underlying assumption about time. Each iteration is an attempt to prove its own proof. It's recursive, it's nonsensical. You've been trying to finish it with one arm, no, with both arms tied behind your back. And I don't understand why.
Can we take this point up at another time?
We no longer have the fuel to visit both prospects, so we have to choose. Yeah, Edmund's data is better, but Dr. Mann is the one still transmitting.
We have no reason to suspect Edmund's data would have soured. His world has key elements to sustain human life.
As does Dr. Mann's.
I really believe Edmund's is the better prospect.
Why? You once said that Dr. Mann was the best of us.
He's remarkable.
And yet here he is. He's on the ground, and he's sending a very unambiguous message telling us to come to his planet. We should vote. Well, if we're going to vote, there's something you should know. She's in love with Wolf Edmonds. Is that true?
Yes. And that makes me want to follow my heart.
You're a scientist, Bran.
All right, Cooper. Yes. The tiniest possibility of seeing Wolf again excites me. That doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Honestly, it might. Tars, chart a course for Dr. Mann.
He's been asking for you since he came to.
Oh no. Oh no. Yep.
I'll finish what you started.
Good. Give me birth. And I think there was no need to come back.
But hey, all these people, the equation. Did my father know? Did he leave me?
Wow.
No. You can't leave. You. No. Dr. Brand, I'm sorry to tell you that your father died today.
It's up to Murph, huh?
Brian, did you know? He told you, right? We knew this was all a sham. He left us here to suffocate.
Frozen cloud.
Frozen cloud. Where are we, Hoth? Wow.
Dr. Mann, tell us about your world.
Our world is cold, stark.
The air has too much ammonia in it to breathe for more than just a few minutes, but down at the surface, the chlorine dissipates. The ammonia gives way to crystalline hydrocarbons, breathable air, to organics, possibly even to life. Dr. Brand, Case is reading a message for you from home station.
Okay, be right there.
Dr. Brand, I'm sorry to tell you that your father died today. He was at peace. I'm sorry for your loss.
He's grown.
Brand, did you know? He told you, right? This was all a sham. Did my father know too? I just want to know if you left me here to die.
My father dedicated his whole life to Plan A. I have no idea what she's talking about.
I do. Why, he never even hoped to get people off the earth. No. Amelia, your father solved his equation before I even left.
Then why wouldn't he use it?
The equation couldn't reconcile relativity with quantum mechanics. You need more what? More data. Your father had to find another way to save the human race from extinction. Plan B, a colony.
No.
Let me go home.
Now, I have to tell you, Dr. Mann, I'm honored to be a part of this. But once we set up base camp, my work's done here. I'm going home. When I left Earth, I thought I was prepared to die. I never really considered the possibility that my planet wasn't the one.
What the shit?
I'm sorry. I can't let you leave with that ship. We're gonna need it to complete the mission. We cannot survive here. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But I knew the day that I arrived here, this place had nothing. I knew that if I just pressed a button and somebody would come and save me.
Are you kidding me?
There's a 50-50 chance you're gonna kill yourself. Those are the best thoughts I've had in years. Don't judge me.
What an ass.
You were never tested like I was. Do not go gentle into that good night.
We're coming. Hang in there. Don't talk.
I'm sorry.
What?
Man, it's lying.
Romilly. Romilly, do you read me? This is Brand.
Dr. Brand, Cooper, there's been an explosion. Dr. Mann's calm down.
Huh.
Do not attempt docking. I repeat, do not attempt docking.
Imperfect contact.
Override.
Dr. Mann, do not, I repeat, do not open the hatch.
This is not about my life. This is about all mankind. There is a moment.
For a second.
It is not.
Son of a bitch.
There's no point in using your fuel to chase.
Analyze the endurance suspend.
What?
Got no heat shield.
Paige, you ready?
Ready. Endurance is starting to heat.
20 feet out.
Light up.
Initiating spin.
Wow. Oh, I didn't like that.
And for our next trick.
Have to be good.
Need a minute after that one, do you?
It's just super intense. I didn't think, after all that just happened, that he was going to survive this. And how he got docked up with it. I mean, I'm wondering if he's going to make it back. I feel like there's going to be other things that happen. It's going to be real hard to watch. So I thought I'd take a quick break just before we got to the end of this. We only have a half hour left of it, I believe, or so. But yeah, that was pretty intense. I'm just hoping he makes it back to his daughter before it's too late. I don't know how much time has passed or anything. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I love the movie so far. It's really good. I'm just hoping he gets back. I'm hoping.
Gargantua, pull us down close to the horizon and a power slingshot around, launching us towards Edmund's planet.
Why does TARS have to detach?
Oh, we have to shed the weight to escape gravity.
Goodbye, TARS.
Goodbye, Dr. Brand. See you on the other side, Coop.
Okay, Case.
Ranger 2, prepare to detach.
No! No! Cooper!
3.
You told me we had enough resources for both of us.
Go through it. Heading towards blackness.
Losing control of the stick. We got flashes.
Oh my. What the shit is this? What the shit? Oh, my brain. Shit.
You're bleeding, just go.
Don't go. Don't go, Yeti. Don't go! Don't let me leave, Murph. Don't let me leave, Murph. No! No!
It was you. You were my ghost.
Cooper. Cooper. Come on, Cooper.
Boss, you survived.
Somewhere in their fifth dimension.
Gravity can cross the dimensions, including time. Howard, give me the coordinates for NASA in binary. But you couldn't get Tars. I brought myself here. They didn't choose me, they chose her. To save the world. Now watch. We code the data into the movement of the second hand.
The bulk beams are closing the tesseract.
What happens now?
Wow.
Mr. Cooper, you were extremely lucky. The Rangers found you with only minutes left in your oxygen supply.
What?
Where am I? Cooper Station, currently orbiting Saturn.
Cooper Station.
It's named after your daughter, although she's always maintained just how important you were.
She's still alive.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's me. How did she get lost?
I know that I knew you'd come back because my dad promised me.
Wow. That got really emotional real quick. Holy cow.
Alrighty. So did you hear them call that thing a tesseract?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Where else have you heard that?
Marvel.
Okay. Now Marvel is just use that as a place to hide. Was it the Space Stone?
Yeah.
But what a tesseract really is it's basically a 4-dimensional cube. You have a square in 2 dimensions. You expand that out to 3 dimensions, it becomes a cube. You expand it to 4, it becomes a tesseract. What is that in our heads? We can't really vision it. But kind of what Kelsey said earlier is if that 4th dimension is time, you could envision a 3-dimensional place like that bedroom and travel through time at different places to do things. So being in a tesseract means you can manipulate a 3-dimensional object in the 4th dimension. So it's bizarre. It blows your mind with the way, and my mind can't even, grasp it all. But that's what he was able to do in that one scene, and find a way to bridge, everything back to the past. I thought I had a good ending there, but it drifted from me.
No. I thought you did good.
Even we have satellites now that, because they orbit so far away from the planet, like geostationary satellites, they have to be corrected for relativity. There is a little bit of a time dilation. It's very slight, but they still have to be corrected for because of their orbit.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how that works, or
It's just a function of how far they orbit. It's because time passes very, very slightly different for when satellites are in orbit like that. So, yeah, and that's the other thing about with time dilation is that the closer you get to the speed of light, time passes slower for you. So if you were to approach the speed of light, like if you wanted to travel to the next planet or so,
right?
Because of the time difference for you, so many thousands of years would pass around you, and you would be, I'd just say, 3 weeks older. So
it is funky.
Yeah.
Basically, the ideas we had from gravity started with Isaac Newton way back in, I think, the 17th century. And he just had it as two massive objects have a force between them, and it was G times MM over R squared. And it was a simple formula that seemed to work for everything, at least as we could see it. But as you looked at stuff like the orbit of Mercury, it was so close to the sun that Newton's equations didn't work. And Einstein in the early 20th century came up with the general theory of relativity, which is a very fancy name for a new theory of gravity. And he says that gravity bends space-time, and the more massive an object is, the more it bends it. But there are equations in there. And like Jerry said earlier, the satellites around the Earth move so fast that if those equations are not factored in, those satellites would send incorrect data. And, the more that general relativity has been tested, the more it has been proven. Another example is, as we look, if you were to look at a star right behind our sun, which you can't do because the sun is so bright, unless it's during a solar eclipse. But if you look at a star during a solar eclipse, it will appear in a different place than where you would expect, because the light is being bent by the sun because it is so massive. So basically, the general relativity, there is formulas out there that can calculate it, and basically the faster you go closer to the speed of light, the more massive you are. It messes up the idea of gravity as we can understand it on Earth. But this show does an amazing job of explaining how the time dilation is and how everything else would be different in those extreme conditions. And it's cool.
Right. That's just
Is
weird.
your mind blown yet?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I've never really looked into stuff like that as far as time differential and stuff. I just didn't think it existed at all.
The thing I like most about this is that, yes, they have the science in there, but it's just a mere side plot to the human story of a man trying to make things better for his daughter. And that relationship is the core of all of it. And the scene that really gets me is as soon as they leave the water planet and he sees 23 years, I think it was, of videos from his kids in just a few seconds, and seeing a grandchild, and then his daughter being the same age he is. Just that overflowing of emotions of, here's what I missed in this, time that only seemed like a few weeks or a few years for me.
Yeah, there was definitely some gut wrenching parts in there as far as pulling at your soul a little bit. I enjoyed it. there was things that blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie. They did a really good job with this, as far as blowing my mind. But it was understandable too. You know what I mean? I don't think they went. There's just a few things I just didn't understand. I just kind of rode with it or whatnot. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, and it had a good story to it. I liked it, especially when he's sitting there seeing Murphy when he's getting ready to make that decision to leave and stay. You could feel him just hating himself, like, stop, stay, and make him stay, and he couldn't change anything. It was just incredible. Well, thanks for coming by and watching Interstellar with Duo Crew and myself. I enjoyed the movie immensely. Matthew McConaughey did a very good job. So did everybody else in the cast. I really enjoyed the movie tonight with everybody. So with that being said, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until the next time, and a movie with the Duo Crew Reacts team and Steve, peace out.